How to get your offer accepted. Part 1, closing costs. Buyer agrees to pay the seller's closing costs. These are the sort of things that are normally paid for by the seller, such as his cost in providing a clear title to you and his cost in providing what we call owner's extended coverage and his half of the closing fee. Why don't you agree to pay those? Might cost you $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000, and it might very well get you the deal. How to get your offer accepted, part 2, the inspection. Now, if you really want the house and there's a lot of competition, you can consider waiving the inspection altogether. Investors do it all the time. Short of that, you might consider expressing just an inspection termination deadline without any deadline in the offer for the inspection to be done or an inspection resolution date. A further compromise, more in your direction as the buyer, can be to limit the scope of the inspection to what we call health and safety issues, such as electrical, plumbing, HVAC, roof, except we're going to be very specific about which health and safety issues we will look at. And we will only terminate if we find problems in those specific systems. How to get your offer accepted. Part 3, the escalation clause, one of my favorites. We will agree to increase our offer in increments of, say, $1,000 to exceed whatever competing proven bona fide offers may come along between now and, say, next Tuesday. And we will go up to a certain ceiling. Let's say we are currently offered at $450,000. We're willing to go up to $460,000 as long as the listing agent can prove to us that legitimate competing offers are on the table. How to get your offer accepted, part 5, the post-closing occupancy agreement. Sellers love this, sometimes they need it. We're saying they are entitled to stay in the house 14 days, 30 days, up to 60 days after the closing at whatever amount of rent we can agree to. If you really want to get the deal done, you might consider offering them the opportunity to stay for free. It would be wise to have them take out a hazard insurance policy on the home, which now belongs to you after the closing. But this is really the key sometimes in getting the deal done. Here's how we're going to get your offer accepted, part 6, the backup offer. Now, suppose you didn't get the deal. The seller decided some other offer was the highest and best for whatever reason, and he is now under contract with that buyer. We'll say to the seller, please accept this backup offer. It will take effect only in the event that your primary deal blows up, and we will immediately go under contract with you in that event. Now that's good for them in a couple of ways. Number one, they don't have to start marketing the property again if their first deal does go away. And secondly, they can use our backup offer as leverage versus the current under contract buyer if they begin to get unreasonable in terms of inspection items and such. And for us, it's great, of course, because we go under contract immediately without any further negotiation, and we can terminate this backup offer anytime we want just by providing written notice to the seller.